Don't blink. Let me show you the power of science. When you put a peeled orange into water, it sinks to the bottom. But if you put an unpeeled orange in, it floats on the surface. That's the importance of a life jacket. When you cross two forks and stick a toothpick through the middle, then balance them shoulder to shoulder on another toothpick, they can stay perfectly balanced without falling. That's the magic of balance. Can you believe it if I put a piece of string on an ice cube? Just sprinkle a little salt and you can easily lift the ice cube. That's the principle behind using salt to melt snow. If you gently rub garlic with your fingers, you can easily separate the egg yolk. That's thanks to disulfide bonds. Put some baking soda in a cup, add a little white vinegar, and a mysterious gas will be produced. When you bring it close to a burning candle, the flame is actually extinguished. That's how a fire extinguisher works. Cover a ping pong ball with a wine glass and swirl it clockwise. You can move the ball from the table into the glass. That's using centrifugal force. Pour some alcohol onto sand, then add a mixture of sugar and baking soda on top. Light it up, and you can create the mysterious and ancient pharaoh snake. 3 out of 4 cups have different amounts of water. How can you evenly distribute the water among all 4 cups? Just place a bent straw filled with water between 2 cups, and you'll see the water automatically balance out among all the cups. This is the principle of siphoning. Can you believe it? With just a piece of cotton string, you can siphon water into another empty cup. This is the principle of capillary action. Add a little dye to an ink bottle, pour in hot water, screw on the cap, and place it in a sink filled with cold water. When you open the cap, the dye in the bottle erupts like a volcano. This is the phenomenon of convection between hot and cold. Dip a cotton swab in milk and write your secret message on a blank sheet of paper. After heating the writing over a flame, the words slowly appear. This is called invisible ink. What if you can't open a jar? Just soak it in hot water for a minute, then take it out, and you'll be able to open the jar easily. This is due to thermal expansion and contraction. Place a playing card over the mouth of a bottle filled with water, flip it upside down, and the card will stick firmly to the bottle opening. This demonstrates atmospheric pressure. When you shine a laser pointer through clear water, you can't see the beam. But if you add a few drops of milk and start to dissolve, you'll clearly see the path of the light. This is the famous Tyndall effect. Poke a small hole in the cap of a sealed beer bottle, then gently tap the bottle, and the beer will gush out quickly. This is the chain reaction. Place a glass of clear water in front of a girl, and as you pour water into it, you'll notice the girl shyly turns around. This demonstrates the principle of light refraction. Pour sand into an electric griddle, shake it to spread the sand evenly, place a steel ball on top, and turn on the switch. The steel ball actually starts to move and even creates a beautiful sand painting. Place vitamin B2 on a sheet of white paper and crush it into powder with a hammer. Then put a glass of clear water above a lamp and sprinkle the powder into the water. After you turn off the lights, you'll see a beautiful, dreamy, fluorescent rain slowly falling. If you punch a hole in the bottom of the bowl, it shatters with just one hit. But if you hit it while it's submerged in water, you can easily punch a hole in it. Why is that? Arrange the leftover Skittles evenly on a plate, then pour a little warm water into the center of the Skittles. You'll see the dye molecules spread evenly through the water, creating a beautiful, colorful rainbow. This is the phenomenon of molecular diffusion. Stuff a piece of scrap paper into a cup, turn the cup upside down and submerge it in water. After letting it sit for a few seconds, take the cup out. The paper will still be dry. Do you know why that is? Clamp a piece of paper between 2 magnets, then add a screw and a battery. Connect the battery and the magnet with a wire, and the paper will spin rapidly. This is the working principle behind an electric fan. No amount of science facts can compare to letting kids experience it for themselves.